Sorry for the super late video and the wonky hair. It's Christmas and I wanted to show you guys my haul. So what ended up happening yesterday, before I get into the haul, was I was so exhausted that I just couldn't record anymore. Like I'm talking about, like, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. I did not have the energy, not to mention, like, sometimes when it's family time, I want to focus on spending time with the family and not really on doing whatever else. So I wanted to show you guys the haul, my Christmas haul. We're gonna get into the stocking first. Some of the stuff I put in, some of the stuff my mom put in. So first we have a cutlery set of a spoon, fork, straw with a cleaner, a knife, and chopsticks, which this is going to be helpful because I eat at work. So I can put that in my bag now and not have to worry about, am I going to have cutlery, because I will definitely have cutlery. We got a hydrogel collagen mask and a peptide collagen mask, and girl, my skin is real dry, so I'm gonna need one of these real soon. Then we got trail mix. If you guys don't know, my mom, definitely an almond mom. My parents were health nuts for the longest time. I mean, they're still health nuts, they just don't expect us to be health nuts too. And then I also got some lip balm. I got like a whole pack of these and like gave all my sisters some. So, and my mom. This is lemon flavor. I love it. Okay, what's next? And then the oldest of my 3 sisters got me an apron because I've been really needing an apron. So what we do is we used to do a gift exchange. We don't anymore, but we all have each other on Elfster, and so what we do is we put a wish list up. I mean, granted, I usually have to remind everybody, but we put a wish list up of things that we want, right? And then usually we try to like stick as close to the wish list as possible, but sometimes like people will be buying up other people's gifts, and so you kind of have to figure it out. But I put way too much stuff on my wish list, so I'm like, at all kinds of price ranges, so I'm like, I don't know what your financial situation, I don't want to assume your financial situation, so I'm gonna leave a whole bunch of stuff at different price ranges. And so whatever, you know, I'm trying to be sensitive, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I got an apron, which I've been needing, because let me tell you, I get my clothes all kinds of dirty all the time, especially when I'm cooking. Then I have to change my clothes after I cook. That is not fun. So I've been needing an apron desperately, and I almost, like, I'm not even joking you, right before Christmas I almost bought myself one, so that way I can like bake and stuff like that. But I was like, no, let me just hold on. Glad I did. Then I got this has definitely been on my wish list for a few years now, so I'm so happy I finally got this. Because if you don't know, I have 2 sides of my personality. And this side takes majority, but like I give goth mommy vibes. And I don't mean like goth like trad goth or like romantic goth, like not like white makeup goth, like black goth though. You know what I'm saying? Like I like goth music too. So I don't want to hear, oh, you're not gothic. I listen to all alternative music. Anyways, then I also got, I'm not gonna be able to, an Osmo Action 4. So you know I'm gonna step up my content game. The great thing about this is I can throw it into my bag and be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about putting it on my phone. Because let me tell you, it's been eating up my memory. like crazy, and I had to like delete apps off of my phone just to be able to record off my phone. Now I don't have to worry about that because I got this bad boy. And then the great thing too is that you see that little screen right there, you can see yourself, and it already pairs up with my DJI mic. And on top of that, I got a second DJI mic, mini. I got a second one because my daughter and I were talking about possibly doing a podcast or two together, and so I was like, well, it would be easy if I had two DJI mini mic, whatever. So when I want to make content and there's not just one of me, there's multiple people, I can mic somebody else up. You know what I mean? So excited. I really wanted the, what was it, Osmo Pocket. I think the Osmo Pocket 5 just came out, or was it something just came out? No, Osmo Pocket 4 is coming out. Something like that. Anyway, the thing I like about that is like it's the gimbal, so it like has the gimbal, whatever, so it tracks you like as you go, right? And it looks super nice when people are like filming and stuff like that. But it is expensive, and I'm not trying to buy that. So this was good. That, and you know, the big part of it is I wanted to be able to see myself. Anyways, yeah. And then I definitely needed some nail polish for my nails, because I'm trying to get into doing more of my nails. I'm trying to get better at doing my nails, I should say, because, and I don't want to always use gel nail polish. So this is a good, whatever. This right here is a micro SD memory card to go into my Osmo Action 4, because it takes micro SD cards and not regular SD cards. And even though I have too many SD cards, because I keep forgetting that I had them, and then like I finally find all my stuff. So I found all my stuff, and I found out like I keep finding, oh, I had an SD card here, oh, I had an SD card here, oh, I had an SD card here. I have too many SD cards. Now I need a micro SD card. This is temporary glass coverings for the Action 4. This is, apparently I don't remember. Apparently I really don't remember. Oh! I was almost gonna put her number on. So when I have my computer, where is that? I usually have to take off my case if I want to put this in all the way, right? And this has like all the good bits, right? The problem is that when I'm editing at work or just want to edit real quick and I don't want to take the freaking case off, I needed something that I could just boop right in there, right? So this side goes right into my computer, my laptop, and this side can go right into like a regular computer or whatever if I needed to. And it's tiny and portable. And I forgot that I got this for myself, so I'm so glad that I got this for myself for Christmas, because usually they're big and honking like this, and I don't necessarily need extra stuff. Like if I need this, then I'll take this, you know what I mean? But I need something smaller. I got it. So yay. me. I have a box. I have shoes that are off camera. I'm not gonna go grab them. Just know I got new boots, and they're cute. Also, I got a new coffee. Nespresso. I got an espresso. I was gonna try and explain what it was, and I was like, why? Why am I gonna do that? My sister. I have too many sisters. I mean, not too many. I love my sisters. My third sister, the baby sister. She's not a baby, but she's my baby sister. She got me an espresso machine, and I really been wanting one. And I honestly didn't think I was gonna get one this year, so I was so happy. Let me tell you, the middle sister was like, girl, when I got my Nespresso, she was like, it was a game changer. Now, I thought she was kind of like fluffing it a bit, right? And I was like, because like she's more of a coffee drinker than I am, right? I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I'm a bougie coffee drinker, if that makes sense. But I'm not gonna go spend no money at Starbucks. I don't like no regular schmegular coffee, but I also not gonna go spend my money at Starbucks or some fancy place. I'd rather just make it myself. Like, if you want something nice, right, but you are also on a budget, learn to do it yourself. That's what I always say. So I was like, let me get this Nespresso machine so I can learn to do it myself, because I like me some caramel macchiatos, and that like taste with the, whenever you get an espresso, it just elevates your coffee. I can't explain it, but if you know, you know. So I got the machine, right, and you better believe I rearranged my whole kitchen to set that thing up. She wasn't playing around. She was right. It was a game changer. Coffee, I don't know that I can go back. Once I learned how to make coffee for myself, I mean like macchiatos and stuff like that, and then I can make them 0 sugar. Are you kidding me? I'm never gonna have to depend on an energy drink ever again, because I'll just make my little bougie ass an espresso. So a whole long tangent just to tell you I got an espresso machine. These, let me tell you, okay, I put this on my wish list. I put 3 on my wish list, not thinking I might get one, right? But I was like, what if like each of them got me like a thing of like glue or whatever, you know what I mean? I wanted to make sure I had enough, because if you don't know, I don't really go out much, okay? So like I would much rather have 3 or whatever than have to, like, every time I need a new one, I have to figure out how to go out and get a new one. So, and there's not a Sally's near me. All to say that my middle sister and her husband got me these. And you're like, nail glue? Girl, nail glue, really? No. This is not some regular schmegular nail glue. This is the nail glue, okay? Look, if you're gonna get nail glue, or if you have somebody in your life that you're gonna get nail glue for, this is her, okay? This is the moment. It is her, okay? You get this glue, because this glue is the glue, okay? She is the game changer. I can't explain why, I don't know, but I just know I have tried every single kinds of glue out there, including, and I'm a little ashamed of this, Gorilla Glue. And let me tell you, she worked better, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Also, you see this hair? Okay, it's curly and she does what she wants to do. So to protect that hair, I've been needing a satin pillowcase, and she came through for me and she got me a Hello Kitty. If you know me, I like to tell people that I am a red bow supremacist. I don't want to say I'm about to get into it, but I'm about to get into it, okay? while I'm getting into it, I got her too. She got me her too, okay? So the reason why I'm not gonna get into it, but I am gonna get into it, is because when it comes to Hello Kitty, if she has a red bow, it's Hello Kitty. If she got some other kind of color bow, it ain't Hello Kitty, it's her twin sister. Everybody who knows Hello Kitty lore knows that my girl Hello Kitty is a tomboy. Oh, well, Hello Kitty, blah, 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 blah. Nope, nope, you're not going to convince me, okay? Original lore says that Hello Kitty is a tomboy. Therefore, if she has a red bow, it is Hello Kitty. If she doesn't have a red bow, you are not going to convince me that it is Hello Kitty. Just saying. Everybody wants to make fun. Oh, my ears are sticking out. That is not cute. Everybody wants to make thunder. Everybody wants to make fun of me every time I go on a rant about it, but I know my Hello Kitty lore, okay? Also, Hello Kitty is when I learned that I was a lore geek. So, you're welcome. Anyways, I also had this on my list. So grateful to have it. I also got the case for the Hello Kitty star face, I think it's called. And it has some Hello Kitty ones in it too, so I got that too. But I really been wanting these because, you know, sometimes you want, look, don't judge me, okay? Sometimes you don't want little pink stuff on your face. You don't want little yellow or whatever. You want black, okay? Because black goes with all your stuff. And again, when you're a goth mom like me, you have to represent and show wherever you can. Sometimes you don't have time to put your baddie makeup on. Sometimes all you have time is for is patches, okay? It's hard out here when you're an alt mom and you don't have time to alt it up, okay? I'm sorry. Some moms can do it. I'm not one of them. I am not. I got some foot masks because I am an older woman who doesn't have necessarily perfect feet, okay? So I got some foot masks. There's other stuff in here and I don't know why it's in here. I'm not mad about it. More Hello Kitty masks. I also got I got a pack of them and then I gave some to my sisters for Christmas. So yeah. Let's see what else we got in here. More stuff for my feet. Just, you know, the heels. I have planters, whatever the frick it's called. And you're like, oh, I know what this is called, and you probably already said the word, and yep, that's the word. That's the word we're looking for. Okay. Yeah, I have that, and my heels hurt, and sometimes they are really dry. Everything's dry. I mean, not everything, but like, you know, my face is dry, my elbows are dry, my heels are dry, okay? I heard that this is an amazing brand, so I picked me up some because I'm not paying full price. Nope, not me. She's buying it on clearance. Right? Okay. Oh, I got another Hello Kitty band. I just happened to find this too, and I wasn't gonna buy it, but I was like, good. And it's for you. I didn't think I was gonna get one for Christmas, to be honest. This one is a little larger and a little bit longer. This is really good for like when you're in the shower and you're trying to take a body shower. You're not trying to take like a full shower. My ladies know, okay? Sometimes you're not trying to take a full shower. I need to stop doing that to my ears. you're not trying to take a full shower. You're just trying to take a body shower. And then sometimes you're just trying to take a hair shower. And for some guys, they're like, I don't understand what any of that is. It's okay. It's not for you to understand. You don't have long hair. You don't have to worry about taking care of it. Okay? I get it. You don't know. But what ends up happening sometimes is you don't need to get your hair wet, but you definitely need to scrub your body down. Okay? That's a body shower. A full shower is head and body. Okay? And sometimes you need to take a feet shower, right? Because your feet, you know, you picked up dirt on your feet, but you don't need to take a full shower. You don't need to take a body shower. You just need to clean your feet. You take a feet shower. Okay? And you're like, what? Is there a hand shower? No, that's just called washing your hands. Don't be stupid. Okay. Now, on top of having dry face, elbows, and feet, I also have real dry hands, and they crack. And because I am a janitor, it doesn't look good, right? And then around the cuticles, it's not looking good. Again, we're learning. She's learning one thing at a time on how to take care of herself, because ain't nobody ever teach me this stuff. I'm sure my mom don't even know about a lot of this stuff. She's learning about a lot of this stuff. She's learning about the same time I am, or after me, or right before me, right? So a lot of this stuff, me and my mom are learning it together, while at the same time I think my sisters are learning it too. Sorry, I got fluff around my lips. So this is God damn it, jojoba oil. It's real good for your nail beds. Okay, it says hair, skin, and nails. I got it for my nails because. So what the plan is right, we're gonna put some on a cotton pad, wrap it around the finger, each individual finger. We put our hand in some gloves. We let it soak. Okay. Now, especially for me, I don't have time to just be sitting there soaking my hand in a tub of oil or doing any of that kind of stuff. So, with as cracked and dry as my hands are, I just wrap it around, put the gloves on, do what I need to do, and then later I can just take it all off at once. And then I don't have to worry about a mess because it all comes off. You know what I'm saying? So, also, I got some tape to help tape it up. Do I know this is gonna work? Probably not, but it doesn't hurt. Also, I got myself some foundation I'm already using, but it was on sale, like half off, so I was like, ooh, I'd be dumb not to buy it, right? It was like $4, and I was like, okay, that's rude. That's it. What, you were expecting there to be more? No. So yesterday, like I said, I didn't film everything. I filmed some stuff, so I'll probably insert it after this. But yeah, I was exhausted to the point where I was going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It wasn't cute. And luckily I didn't like get snappy with anybody or whatever, thank God. But like, I was struggling, and towards the end I was like, you guys, I'm struggling to stay awake at this point. I gotta go home. I gotta take these kids home. I gotta go to bed, right? It was not business. Okay. That being said, I am extremely grateful that I have the family that I have. You know, let me take this off and hold on. I'm so very grateful to have the family that I have. Yeah, it was a good day. Nobody got into a fight or an argument, and you know, we were able to take the stress off of doing Christmas and Christmas dinner off my mom, which is like really what I wanted to do, because you know, my mom has been holding down the fort for us for forever, and coming up as a teenager and stuff like that, I've been only able to do as much as I was capable of, you know what I mean? And so especially with my dad's health declining, it puts a lot of stress on my mom to have to try and like do all of the things. And I know like mentally she probably is like, oh, I have to, you know, be here for the kids and be strong and da 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 da, whatever. But what I try to do, especially as oldest daughter, you know, try to do what I can to take as much of the relief off. And when you have kids, it makes it a lot harder to do that kind of stuff. So, and when you're running on like little to no sleep. So yeah, no, this week has been especially trying for me because I've been, you know, having the kids. My daughter's not much of a worry. She's always been like, she kind of keeps to herself kind of good. My son, especially with him being autistic, it makes it a lot harder. So, anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this Vlogmas. And if this was the first video and only video you've seen, you probably think I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and you would be right. Isn't that obvious? I'm tired. I was watching when I was editing my clip, the last one, girl, that angle, the angle was not it. I was looking like Jabba the Hutt. Girl, it's not even that big, and I was, that was not the angle for me. Let me just put it that way, okay? I had to learn my angles. That wasn't it. And like I told you guys before, like this, the way that it sits, it sat like that when I was 135 pounds. And you think that I'm joking, I'm not. Okay? You have no idea how much of a struggle it is to be anorexic and have a double chin. It wasn't the business. Anyways, I'm gonna go so I can edit this video and put it out. I'm so glad that I did this because I proved to myself that I can do it. Look forward to other videos coming out. I have lots of plans. Also, I'm gonna start recording for the podcast. I think we're gonna record a trailer so that way I can send you guys over to where the podcast is gonna be. And then January, I think, is when I'm gonna spend the time recording episodes. So that way I can kind of like bulk them and I can schedule them. I already have half of the year's worth of podcast. I mean written, not recorded, obviously. Written. I have 20 something scripts written. Close to 30 written. And I only need 47 for the year because I'm starting February 7th. So, it'll be interesting. It's gonna be a lot easier to record in January when the kids go back to school too. So, I'm very grateful for that. It is definitely hard working overnights and then trying to stay up with a very rambunctious 6-year-old. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to recording content. I have lots of videos to record. I have scripts written out for that too. I'm tired. Okay, I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Christmas. And I will see you guys next time, whenever that is. Right when I was about to close out the video. Closed on me. What I was trying to say was that the algorithm lately has been favoring when people, it doesn't matter like how many views you get, it matters how much interaction you get within those viewers. So like, let's say I have 5 viewers, but all 5 viewers are thumbsing up and or down. You know, I'm not gonna tell you to thumbs up. I mean, if you can, please, but if you thumbs up a video and you leave a comment, it favors those with 5 viewers versus somebody who gets 100 views but no comments and no thumbs up. So if you and you haven't already commented, can you, bare minimum, right, comment your favorite pizza topping just to help a girl out? If you don't want to like say anything about the video or whatever, totally get it. Go ahead and just comment your favorite pizza topping. Bam, done. You know what I mean? Or just pizza, whatever. I don't care. You can even just say pizza. If you could do me that favor, I'd be really, really grateful. Because, yeah, especially with this being the last video. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna stop and because I can go on and on forever.